National Basketball Association and the New York Knicks are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We report ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior, such as fighting, protest, using improper language gestures, entering the court, or interrupting play. Spectators engaging in such behavior are subject to ejection and possible. Please report any violations of these rules to the nearest usher, security, or arena staff member. Fans may also join us for upcoming Knicks home games. To learn about ticket availability, simply visit us online or stop by.
Блядь, считаешь, покушала? Ну хорошо, я в принципе воздух пожевал, воды попил. Очень. Ты меня опять нервируешь сейчас. Ты говоришь, что я опять ору просто так, нахуй, ты прослушай свои голосовые. И сейчас ты мне говоришь вообще, блядь, обратно.
Так не, я тебе то сказал, потому что... Понятно, что я буду делать, блядь. Только сказал, потому что блядь, ты не кусаешь.
Нет.
Я себе изначально говорил, что ты домой покушаю.
Hey, if you want this jersey, yeah, man, you gotta work hard for that. All I'm gonna say.
Hi everyone, we're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan, alongside Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. And we've got David Aldridge, our Hall of Famer, patrolling the sideline.
Но потом после этого ты сказала, что вот я приехал домой, кушать не буду.
Я забыл, что я тебе это говорил. Потому что, блядь, понятно, что кушать не буду. Ну все равно, нахуй ты злишься.
Now look at Memphis's starting group. Wells is out there with Jackson. Then there's John Morant. Then it's MP. And it's Kennard in at the two-guard spot. And for the Knicks, we've got Jalen Brunson. Hart is out there with Precious Achua. Then it's Bridges. And it's Towns in at the 5. Coming into this game, Stan, it's clear who the media thinks will win. We've been reading about it and hearing about it for the last couple days.
Yeah, but Kevin, you know, none of us in the media know what we're talking about. It's just a lot of speculation. And look, it's a cliche, but it's also true. The games aren't won on paper, they're won out on the court, and anyone in the NBA can beat anyone else on a given night.
Which makes me look forward to this one.
Absolutely.
So it's the Grizzlies now. The Knicks making the shot. MP kicks to Jackson. Memphis moving it around. Now, here's Hart. He's tightly guarded. Brunson outside. From deep. That shot missing. Memphis with the ball. This game coming after a loss against the Jazz.
Yeah, in that one, the shot selection wasn't terrible, but they had to tighten it up. It did not happen.
Seems like they did all they could, and sometimes it still doesn't go your way.
And last season, with all the injuries for the Memphis Grizzlies, Stan, Jaren Jackson had to play a bigger role and was effective.
Yeah, Kevin, I think we were all a little surprised at his offensive game. You know, he got more opportunity and we saw him doing more things. He also played more at the center spot, you know, so he's become a great two-way player. We knew he was always an elite defender.
Absolutely. Here's Morant. Jalen Brunson picking up that last basket. MP dishes to Jackson. Pass to Morant. MP kicks to Jackson. Just 4 to shoot. Here's MP. Towns with the defensive effort.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
Inside. Stolen by Jackson. And it's Memphis on the break. MP deciding where to go with it. To the paint. Tipped away. Out of the zone on the break. Here's Achua.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. For Memphis, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. The free throw drops for Wells.
Wells the line. 2 shots.
And Wells drops them both. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for New York. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
Well, in that one, they just had everything working offensively. It's a lot of fun when you get into that kind of a groove.
Yeah, and for a coach, seeing your schemes clicking like that is very rewarding.
The Knicks shooting their first free throws of the night. GA, as you know, Jalen Brunson is a second-generation NBA player.
Yeah, his dad, Rick Brunson, was an 11-year vet who also played overseas and eventually settled in as a coach in this league. So Jalen grew up in those NBA locker rooms.
The Grizzlies trail by 3. Morant outside. Drains the three-pointer. Morant's got a couple of threes now in the first with the Grizzlies.
Well, that's a good sign there from Morant. He needs to keep making those shots in order to open this offense up.
Pass to Achua. And again, it's the Knicks missing. Memphis has gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Here's Morant. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And it's 8 points for John Morant.
Morant using that quickness to his advantage. That time he gets that one to fall.
Achua, the pass to Brunson. It's rebounded by Memphis. This their first look at this year's New York squad. Kennard kicks to MP. Back to Kennard from past the arc. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
Well, you can't start the game much better than this. 4 of 5 from the field.
Bridges against Kennard. Bridges shot good.
A capable shooter from all 3 levels. And Bridges with the smooth release.
Morant passes to MP. To the inside. Kennard finds Jackson. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. Knicks trail by 3. Brunson the pass to Hart. There's a screen by Achua. Here's Towns. Out to Brunson. Sinks the three-pointer. Brunson's got 7.
And in the past few years, Brunson's percentages from the corner has been outstanding, well above league average.
Now here's Wells. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Here's MP. Out to Morant. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Let's take a look at the numbers for Mikal Bridges.
And guys, his effective field goal percentage is trending in the wrong direction over the past 5 games. Shot discipline hasn't been the best. He'll be looking to play a smarter game tonight.
Tim Hardaway Jr.'s checked in for the Knicks. Miles McBride comes in for Bridges. Memphis also making some changes. Edie's checked in for Jaren Jackson. And Santi Aldama is subbed in for Wells. Here's Hardaway. That one's in. His first shot this game. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for New York.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And they've also done a great job turning defense into offense tonight, creating turnovers and capitalizing on the other end.
Here's MP. Tim Hardaway making his last shot. To the paint. Fades back. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
The game comes so easily to MP. He plays well beyond his years on offense.
I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charani. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Well, guys, a big story this summer was Jalen Brunson signing a team-friendly extension, leaving an unprecedented amount of money on the table, but providing the Knicks with the opportunity to lock in this tight-knit core and contend in the East at the highest levels for years to come.
Wow, a team to be reckoned with. Shams, thank you very much for the report. McBride with the ball. Kennard covering. And that one drops.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
Here's Morant. Following the score by New York. Not loose and stolen by Achua. Pass to McBride. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. And it's a 5-point New York lead.
Oh, what a find. The ball just comes out of Brunson's hands on time.
MV passes to Aldama. Kicks it out to MP. 51 seconds left here in the first quarter. And again, Memphis no good. The Knicks leading by 5. On the wing, Hardaway. Outside, Towns. Over 80. It's hauled in by MP.
That's one he knows he should have trained.
Pass to Edie. Kennard on the wing. Drills it from outside. Kennard's got his second bucket tonight.
Right in Kennard's wheelhouse. They set him up perfectly, and he delivered.
Now, Brunson. 29 points for him last game against Sacramento. For 3. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Хорошо, не хочу сраться, просто у меня такой не занимался.
Проще и прибыльнее в стриме, так что да, Дохнему спасибо за все яркие моменты и сдачи в голову. Его камбэк в доту, хоть и в роли стримера, это однозначно плюс. Впрочем, не все игроки думают как он или дурачок. Двукратный финалист International Resolution на днях заявил, что хотел бы снова попасть на сцену. По словам игрока, он опять дико кайфует, и постоянно находит новые фишки. Если так, то уже через 2 месяца...
With some changes, MV's checked in for Vaughn. Art comes in for Jaren Jackson. And it's Luke Kennard in for Wells.
Это не сон и не шутка. Сейчас скоро скажу. Изначально прошлым летом компания подписал контракт со своим букмекерским спонсором на год. Все это время он жил в предыдущем особняке, который оставался тот же спонсор. Однако год прошел, начался и началось обсуждение новых условий.
Shamet with it. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Here's Brunson. And the rejection by MP. Towns with the steal. They've got Towns. Jalen Brunson out there with Landry Shamet. Then there's Hardaway. And it's Tucker in at the power forward position. That's the 5 for New York right now. Stan, of all the different styles of offense in this NBA, what style is the toughest to defend, toughest to stop?
Kevin, I don't think there's really any difference in terms of styles or systems in terms of what's tough to stop. It's players. And it's how well a system maximizes their best players. That's what makes teams tough to stop.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. MP in the last game against the Jazz was terrific. He scored 10 points and, as usual, controlled the glass. Found a way to impact the game in a number of ways. A terrific all-around effort. Kevin?
Okay, David, thanks. It'll be interesting to see, Greg, how much of that performance carries over to tonight.
And Kevin, different scenarios call for different measures. I'm sure he'll just try to provide whatever they need for the win.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a repeat performance here tonight.
Outside, Towns. It's tipped. Pass to MP. Fader on the way.
Yeah,
and misses it off the right side of the rim.
My goodness, how about that miss? I mean, that's 2 easy points that they've just given away.
Hardaway finds Towns. Lets a floater go. Got it. And he's now 3 for 5 from the field.
Well, Towns is a great outside shooter, but I prefer it when he goes to work inside.
The drive by MP. That's good for his third bucket. Now 3 for 6 from the field.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
Brunson outside. Hardaway, no good.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
MP against Towns. Out to Morant. Clock at 6. Back to MP. The Knicks pull it in. Towns has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Now here's Brunson. He's got 10. And the shot goes in. Brunson's got 12.
Making the defense look hopeless. Brunson so clever with his ball handling.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. MP outside. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Here's Brunson. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Here's Morant. Up and in on the layup. Morant's got 5 points now this quarter.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And so it's New York sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. And they've created a bunch of turnovers with that terrific D. And we'll be right back after this.
I don't see the fight. They're getting pushed around. You really see it on the glass.
They need some of that diesel energy in the... And now a subject that's always... And that is it for half.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You have to like what you're seeing from Ja Morant.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
Yeah, he hasn't been settling. He's getting to the rim, and that's him at his best.
Taking a look at the Grizzlies, we've got Luke Kennard. Jackson is out there with MP. Then there's Ja Morant, and it's Wells in at the 3 slot. Wells in the corner. Jackson kicks to Morant. Inside, here's MP. Oh, MP makes it look easy.
Gets the ball inside and gets it done. Nice work by MP.
You can see, and Coach, you can feel Ja Morant's star power, and his presence on the floor is such a factor. It affects the game.
Yeah, it sure does. And it even affects the energy in the building. His play is so dynamic, athletic, energetic. I mean, you can't sit and watch a Ja game. He's going to get you on your feet.
He is one of a kind for sure. Outside for Jackson. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. And now it's time to look at our rookie leaderboard and see which of the first-year players are tops in assists during the last month. MP is second.
And he's been setting the table beautifully. I mean, that'll keep his veteran teammates really happy. Sharp defensive instincts from MP, showing off his IQ as a defender.
The shot by Wells, no good.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Bridges kicks to Brunson. Now, here's Hart. Defense right on him, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. That's his third foul of the game. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. For three, Bridges.
That's one for their first four to start the second half.
Bridges missing again. Pass to MP.
I see him.
Wells sets the pick for MP. Wells kicks to Kennard. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin, as always with Tom Thibodeau teams, they are level-headed. He said of his Knicks, we want guys to sacrifice and put the team first. But there has to be that belief. When your best players have it, your entire team ends up having it. We know if we stay disciplined, we'll have a chance to win. Kevin?
A very good chance, D.A. Thank you. Shot clock at 5. Now, here's Morant for 3. They grab their own miss. Kennard against Bridges. Tries again. And another miss by Memphis.
Yeah, this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
New York moving the ball around. Offline with his 3.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And MP is young enough, you know he's always going to finish that play off with the dunk.
To the middle. Achua, the pass to Hart. Towns sets the pick for Hart. And a miss there on the triple. The Grizzlies trail by 15. Wells kicks to MP. Down low. And Wells the bucket on the assist by MP. Wells has got 7.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
And the rejection by MP. Timeout called. The Grizzlies. Each in the last few decades, we've seen the 3 become more and more necessary for offenses. Wondering if you think that's a good thing. And Morant's got the ball here for Memphis. Following this one, they get to host the Rockets. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. We got Josh Hart. Miles McBride out there with Payne. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Hardaway, and at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 for New York right now. Aldama gets the bucket.
Great delivery on the pick and roll. MP with a good sense of timing.
Payne passes to Towns. Inside. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Morant passes to MP. Now here's Wells. From deep three-point land, it's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Hart. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. MP's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. MP with a screen on Hardaway. They get it again. Here's MP. MP rattling the rim.
Extra effort goes the way of MP for the score.
The Knicks leading by 12. Payne kicks to Hardaway. MP against Towns. Out to Hardaway. Puts it up. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
Silky smooth with that jumper. Hardaway Jr.'s mechanics are what make him so deadly.
MP sets the screen for Jackson. Pass to MP. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got 11 rebounds in the game. There's the pick. Back to Hart. To the inside. Towns down low. Covered by MP. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. Achua, he's checked in for the Knicks. The Grizzlies trail by 14. Morant scanning the floor. MP dishes to Jackson. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 5 assists in the game. For New York, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Here's Achua. Towns a screen on Jackson. Pass to Towns. McBride with the ball. Shoots over Morant. McBride's shot is off.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
And going up strong inside demonstrates confidence. Morant not afraid to get physical.
And a few years back, the NBA coach decided to change how they do take fouls. It appears it's had the impact they wanted, don't you think?
I certainly do, Kevin. I thought it was a great rule change. There's almost nothing more exciting in NBA basketball than the fast break. And take fouls were limiting that. Now that we've gotten rid of those, we're really getting to see the athleticism of NBA players.
Yeah, because we want to see the finish, don't we? You want to see what happens when they do get off on that kind of break.
That's where the excitement happens.
Bridges shot. Good. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for New York.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, boy, they just jump at it. And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
It's Morant in the corner. Some nice passing there by Memphis. MP right side. Banked in off the glass.
Well, the way MP runs screen and roll, you think he's been in this league for over a decade.
Brunson the pass to Achua. And here is Hart. And again, New York with the triple.
Late reaction defensively. He quickly takes advantage. He grows their lead.
Yeah, look, the truth is, he doesn't need much space anyway. But that one was too easy.
And the Knicks making a change here. Towns is checked in. Kennard, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. And here's Brunson. Towns sets the pick for Brunson. Pass to Towns. Towns a screen on Morant. And the Knicks miss again.
Well, he had 6 points from beyond the arc in the first half, but yet to get it going here in the second.
And that one is good.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
The Knicks leading by 11. Now Bridges. And Hart has it in the corner. To the paint. A kick out to Towns. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Santi Aldama's checked in for the Grizzlies. The Grizzlies trail by 11. MP with it. MP going in strong. Pass to Kennard. 4 on the shot clock. A fadeaway. And it's Memphis with another.
Yeah, it's so rewarding as a coach to see a young guy like MP succeeding like this on the offensive end.
Brunson downhill, and he banks in the layup. Brunson's got 20 points.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
And so it's Hart who brings up the ball for New York. 22 is their biggest lead. Brunson, hard finish inside.
And man, can Brunson get going in a hurry? He's got his fingerprints all over this one.
The Grizzlies trail by 13. MP outside. To the middle. Here's Aldama. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Precious Achiuwa.
Slender big man with a nice shooting touch. Aldama is one of those guys who seems to get steadily better each season.
The Knicks leading by 13.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for New York.
A few times this season, turnovers have cost them, but they really kept the ball under control.
They were both focused and relentless.
And with this win, they'll end up notching another victory for this year's campaign, win number 33.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And something we've come to almost expect is greatness from this one. Such an overall great performance it was for Karl Anthony Towns.
Every inch of the floor was his tonight as he came out and injected an energy into every play.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. MP grabs the miss. So it's the Grizzlies now. 11-point game. Kennard finds MP. Back to Kennard. Problem for New York as they get the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Chris Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David O.
You thought it was going to be easy, huh? Man, nothing's easy in it.
Chin up, tomorrow's a new day.